Sky Sports. One day I found out that my urine was acting like a powerful foaming agent. I don't know why. I thought that I could take advantage of my ability by hosting piss-scented foam parties in the pub toilets. But the landlord wasn't keen. He didn't think that people would be interested. In fact, he said that it was a disgusting idea. I said I'd rather go to a piss foam party than watch the fucking football. But he said that I'm in a very small minority, and the big screen stays. Midsummer's Day in a Graveyard. Easy-jets crawled across the sky into the west wind. I read, "In loving memory of," and "What will survive of us is love. Love is eternal. Here rests for a time." Perhaps the dead lie happily in the well-tended plots, or perhaps they prefer the forgotten overgrown corners. Perhaps they prefer their names obliterated by time and the weather. Perhaps not. There was only the sound of the strong west wind in that place, and I wasn't there for very long before I thought that I should leave. Head and Shoulders. When I moved to my new flat, I was very happy, but when I worked out that the whispering voices that I can hear when I put my head under the water in the bath belong to dead people, I wasn't happy any longer, particularly because I realized that every time I put my head under the water when I had a bath, the voices were slightly louder than the time before. I tried not putting my head under the water when I had a bath, but every fucking time curiosity got the better of me, and I had to try it just for a second, just to check, and of course even half a second of that sort of thing would bother anyone. I keep asking the landlord to put a shower in, but he prevaricates and says things like, "What do you want a shower for? That's a lovely old bath. That's an antique, that is. Look at it. It's Victorian. You pay top dollar for one of those at the reclamation yard." It's all right for him. He hasn't got fucking dead people talking to him every time he washes his hair.